log recording here on the Vivo X200 Ultra, now with the possibility to convert this log footage in Rec 709 directly in the gallery. How cool is that? All you have to do is choose your log recording, go to the menu and choose Convert to Standard Colors. And this will convert the video and you will end up with a video in standard colors. However, you will see in a second, it doesn't look like video in standard colors because this is a bug of the public beta that I have here currently. And in this video I want to talk about some of the other cool features of OriginOS 6 coming to the Vivo X200 Pro, the Vivo X Fold 5 and also the X200 Ultra. Of course, some of them are also in the brand new X300 Pro. So let's get started. One thing that we can definitely talk about is the new animations and the cool new lock screen things that you have here that you can edit, and you have the ability to set various different options there. You have a depth effect. We have the new options for the different clock styles that we can use. We have also different fonts that we can use, colors that we can set up, like something that is melting into the wallpaper that you've set, and quick information that we can add here as well if we need it. And there are some also possibilities like this. I can match this. I can switch to full screen AOD, which will look like this, and then I can also edit some stuff here if I want to, but I think this one looks better with this effect here. But we can also, and now let's go back here and you will see how it will look like. So this is pretty nice. And we have also the ability to go into our settings, and we see then under home screen, lock screen, more options to edit our AOD, always on display, more AOD settings here as well, what to display, AOD music information, for example, but also some other recently used ones or some new ones that we can also use here, like this one that uses sensors. I think this is already something that we had before. And there's some other themes that we can use and choose from. There are some icon themes and icon settings that we can set up here as well. And the lock screen that can be edited as well. System style can be chosen, like light cover or origin cover if we need it. And we have some other styles that we can download here if we want to. So the settings of everything here, the system style can be set up as well, is something that is really nice, especially together with all the animations that we have here and settings that we can set up here for the dock, for example, which I really like. So you can set up your dock if you want to. Very nice customizability here on OriginOS 6 with all the new wallpapers that we have in there and all the new lock screen styles that we can set up here. So you can edit this one, have the possibility to select something differently here and choose another decoration color, full image color, change the color, change the combination. So if I want to, I can change to something else here if I need to. One of the new ones that has like this partial kind of clock. Very nice. All those combinations that you can set up here for personalizing your system. The other thing that you will immediately notice is the notification shade has a new interface slightly, but especially the control center looks a little bit different here with a bit more glassy kind of look. Liquid glass is now part of this one as well here. Settings, I did not notice any changes here on my Chinese version, so it's looking like it was before. But the new additions in terms of animations that are feeling more fluid is definitely something that I really like. Then what I noticed is if you want to change it, there is a possibility for the Recents app to have a different kind of way of showing those items here. As you see here, you have the old style, the tile one, but you can also use the stack style that yeah, if you want to turn your operating system more into iOS with liquid glass kind of style, you have the possibility to choose this one. I really like the old one style actually, because it's like directly switching to the older one. As you see here, if I'm going into this style, it's also doing this, but it's like hiding all the rest a little bit. And here I have a more bit of overview about everything. I don't know, you be the judge here, which one you like a little bit better here. But this is the possibility of what you can do now in OriginOS 6. Another cool new thing is if you have taken a live photo, so a moving kind of subject, you have the possibility to erase passers-by. I'm just demonstrating it here with this little guy here from Minecraft. And yeah, it will erase it from the whole little 15-second, or what is it, 5-second video clip that we have here. And it will take a while, as you see here, it takes a while for analyzing it, so I skipped this one. But I want to show you how this is working and how good this is working, because I think this is quite of a unique feature. We have like normal passers-by removals already, but in live photos, I think this is a little bit of a new thing that we have here, which is quite cool. It will take a while to render. And now it really erased it, as you see here, and it looks like it never was there before, which is like quite cool. So you can like go through all the frames here of this video, and you can see the figurine is gone, the greenish one that we had before. So very nice. I can go back. This is how it looked like, and I can go forward. This is how it's looking like now. So very cool. And here's another cool new feature for Easy Share. You have now the possibility to just shake your device to create a group of people that want to share files within each other. You can see you shake, and then you can share the files to multiple phones, which is quite interesting. And yeah, you just shake, you create a group, and then you share your files. It will also work with iOS, if you have the Easy Share application running on iOS. So let me try this with two phones that I have here to create a group. So let's shake, and let's shake here, and you can see, yes, we have the possibility to create a group here. I just drag this one in, say create, and we both are now together. I say join here. I have to say yes to it, and then we can send files. And this will work not only with two phones, but with 3, 4, 5 phones as well, which is quite interesting. Matter of fact, maybe let's try to get an iOS device as well in the group to see if this is working. So in iOS, you have to download this Easy Share application. Yeah, I know it's an iPhone SE 2nd generation, but it's running the newest iOS 26, so don't blame me for that. I open it up here as well, and hopefully I have this new feature as well to shake to create the group. Yeah, I have to just allow it a bunch of things and try it again. I see the phones there, I can directly share files to them, but I cannot add the group. So this shaking feature seems to be not working on the iPhone SE 2. Let's try out another device. And here we have an iPhone, what is it, XS, and also the Share app. But I don't think this creating a group thing is working on iOS. At least I don't see it working. Maybe we need a newer iPhone for that. It's not working here on this device, even though I have the possibilities to just share my files, and I can use to scan the code, which is working fine here. But what I discovered, if shaking is not working, there is a plus button here. If you created a group, you can click on it, and then there is a QR code. And let me just scan in the QR code to see if it was working. Yes, I can join this group now. And see, shake to invite other devices, but apparently with iOS, maybe this old iOS device, it's not working. But now it's working, and now I can go back, and now I see my iPhone and I see my other devices. So what I can do now is I send a file from my X200 Pro of this live video edited image, and I click send, and now both should get the file. And yes, I have a pop-up here where I have this file, and also on the X Fold 5 I also got this pop-up where I got the file. I even got the image and the video file, where on iOS I think I only got the image file there. Here the image file as well, but I also have the video file, which I didn't get on the iPhone. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can create now sharing groups where you can share your files, pictures, movies, and so on. Very nice, especially if you're coming from a vacation and want to share all your files with your family members. And no matter if they have an iPhone, if they have another phone, because EasyShare is also working on another phone, you can create a group, and then just by tapping once, it will share automatically to all of them at once. Another cool feature is the Origin Island that got even a little bit more intelligent with certain file types. So if I have a PDF file here, I can now drag it up here. I can get a summary out of it. I can send it to Office Kit, which is the new connectivity kit for Windows and Mac. So you can share those files with your Windows and Mac computer, which is quite cool. But we also have Vivo Share here, but we can also directly print this PDF out. If I go to print here, it will asking me about agreeing. I want to select the printer, and I can directly print this document out. So I don't have to go to a share menu or open up the document and go to print it out. I can directly drag it up, and if it's a document file like docx or PDF, I can directly print it out. Let's try it with a docx file here, just by holding this, and I can also go to print, and it will then give me a preview and tries to print it out. So it's also possible here. Very, very nice indeed. Another pretty cool and intelligent feature is under display, brightness and eye protection, app-specific brightness. If you have turned it on, it will try to learn your brightness levels that you set for specific applications, and it will give you a list of those applications who had learned what your specific brightness should be. So if you're going always on YouTube and you having your brightness pumped up there, it will at one point learn this one and will automatically put the brightness up if you're going onto YouTube. And if you're going somewhere else, it will go down with the brightness then. So that is the interesting idea behind this new app-specific brightness. But I'm not able to trigger it yet for some reason. So if you have some tips on how to trigger this one, tell me, because I think it's very, very useful as a feature. To add on this, we have now the ability to customize our battery icon. We can like show it the percentages within the battery or besides the battery, but there's a new setting now in OriginOS 6 which allows us to set it vertically, horizontally, or even in a circle, as you see here. So it's very flexible now to customize your OriginOS to your liking. Well, those are some of the new features of OriginOS 6 that you can find on the brand new devices, but also on the existing devices like the X200 Pro. Keep in mind, I'm using the Chinese devices, so I'm showing you the Chinese version here. There might be some slight differences to the global version that is either coming out or already released for the brand new devices. So if you have some questions regarding OriginOS 6 or a super cool new feature that I missed completely, write it down in the comment section. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.